Welcome to Literary Insights. This is the summary of the book. If you like this content, please consider subscribing and liking this video. A person's environment, surroundings, and context enormously influence their behavior, habits, opportunities, values, and life trajectory. Studies show that factors like zip code, social circles, and physical surroundings shape people in powerful ways. While people have some degree of free will and autonomy, their choices are profoundly constrained by their environment and context. The author calls this contextual agency. The environments we choose to inhabit shape us, just as we shape those environments. This is an ongoing, mutually causal relationship. Exceptional people often achieve significantly not because of inherent talents but because their environments demand and shape their growth and abilities. When more is required of people, they can perform much more. To change yourself, you must change your environment. Your environment shapes your behavior, attitudes, beliefs, skills, and even biology. Easy, low expectation settings will not push you to grow. Growth happens at the edge of your abilities. Your identity, value, and possibilities are defined relative to your environment, not in isolation. You act differently in different environments and play different roles around other people. Designing environments that support your goals and desired habits is critical. In environments aligned with your aims, good habits become automated and subconscious. Willpower depends heavily on the atmosphere and is challenging to sustain in environments pushing you in the opposite direction. Social norms influence behavior, often more than personal values or willpower. Either you conform to the rules and expectations of your environment, or you battle them, usually with poor results. Every environment has a cap on what is possible for its people. People adapt their behaviors, attitudes, and even biology to the limits of their environment. These adaptations accumulate over generations and become a tradition. Place yourself in demanding environments with high expectations to grow. Your abilities and potential depend on what is asked and expected of you. Easy, low expectation settings will not push you to become better. Your abilities and potential depend mainly on your environment and context. Your traits are not fixed but emerge from your roles, which depend on your environment. Two types of enriched environments allow you to thrive: high stress and high recovery. High stress settings push you outside your comfort zone, while high recovery environments rejuvenate you. It would help if you had both. Recovery is essential for health, productivity, relationships, and creativity. Most people do not build enough recovery and cannot fully engage in high-growth environments. Proper healing means disconnecting from technology, work, and routine. Examples of using both high-stress and high-recovery environments include an entrepreneur who spends half her time working in a demanding environment and half recovering. A man who disconnected from distractions to be fully present with his kids at the park. Peak experiences facilitate consequential decisions and clarity. Crafting enriched environments leads to success, not just willpower. Enriched environments enable peak experiences where insights and life changes emerge. With practice, peak experiences can become a predictable part of life. The challenge is overcoming limited beliefs and unhealthy routines. A morning routine helps shift into a peak state to operate at your best. Journaling, meditation, and visualization are decisive parts of a morning routine. Focus on priorities, not urgencies. Act like the person you want to become. Live out your accurate decisions daily through rituals and practices. To progress in life, exert an opposing force that counters the energies holding you back. Lighten the load by removing excess stuff, suppressed emotions, and draining relationships. Struggles are necessary to gain strength and skills to thrive. Breaking out of patterns requires overcoming forces through your effort. Eliminate excess and distractions. Learn to sit with discomfort. Crafting an environment for peak experiences and personal growth requires eliminating excess distractions and struggles that weigh you down while building in periods of high-stress challenge and high-recovery rejuvenation. Progress comes from living out accurate decisions through daily ritual and practice. Simplifying by eliminating excessive options and distractions helps declutter your environment and mind, allowing you to focus on what matters. Though difficult, the benefits of simplifying in this way can be life-changing. Default options often lead to mindless or mediocre choices. Changing defaults, like making double-sided printing the default, can have a significant positive impact. Most default environments encourage distraction and consumption. Disrupting them helps form better habits. Environment powerfully shapes behavior and addiction. Rats in enriched environments avoided addictive substances, unlike isolated rats. Similarly, disruptive environments for humans can overcome addiction and unhealthy habits. To change defaults, disrupt your environment, make good choices easy, use reminders, limit distractions, and encourage social connections. Willpower is limited, so make positive decisions automatic. Start with small changes to spaces and routines. Have meaningful relationships and new experiences. They stimulate growth, expand your mindset, and support well-being. Be fully present at the moment. Question defaults and act intentionally, not compulsively. Seeking connection and transcending yourself leads to meaning and overcoming addiction. Implementation intentions, planning responses to high-risk situations, divert attention from temptation and build confidence and motivation. Expect failure and have strategies ready. Environment shapes behavior and outcomes more than we realize. Successful people design environments that force peak performance. Forcing functions like constraints, discomfort, accountability, competition, and high expectations stimulate growth and tap your potential. You have the power to shape your environments. Design environments that force progress and realize your true potential. Constraints breed creativity, discomfort adaptation, accountability, high performance, competition motivation, and high expectations achievement. In an illustrative example, when their goalie was injured and substitutions weren't allowed, the New York Rangers had their coach, Lester Patrick, play goalie instead, despite his inexperience. People can achieve extraordinary things in desperate circumstances when their environment demands it. When hockey coach O.D. Cleghorn had to step in as goalie for Patrick, the Rangers developed a strategy to avoid shooting the puck at Patrick. Despite this, Patrick played very well, and the Rangers won. This shows the benefits of an optimistic mindset. Optimists see adverse events as temporary and find solutions. Pessimists see them as permanent. Forcing functions are constraints that force specific behavior. They include leaving your phone in another room so you can focus, removing social media apps, or going to work without a charger so you stay focused. They trigger a flow state of complete focus and engagement. Enriched environments maximize flow and have high investment, social pressure, high consequence, great difficulty, and novelty. The more elements, the more engaging the environment. Kelly built a $60 million company through dedication and a growth mindset. She viewed failures as learning opportunities that persisted and achieved unlikely success. Ways to invest in goals: create social pressure, establish high consequences, increase difficulty, and expose yourself to novelty. These build motivation, urgency, and growth. To adapt, develop a growth mindset, commit fully, tolerate discomfort, regulate emotions, and use multiple learning styles. Adaptation requires believing you can grow, saving to improve, and becoming a flexible learner. Full commitment leads to clarity, follow-through, identity change, and adaptation. Investing entirely and passing the point of no return forces you forward. Discomfort means growth. Rather than gradually adapting, push into extreme situations. You'll adapt quickly. Anticipation is often worse than reality. This rip-the-band-aid off approach resets the environment and habits. Deal with negative emotions, they spur growth. Meaning comes from challenges, not just happiness. Psychologists push a second wave, embracing positive and negative experiences. Most avoid discomfort, but it enables growth. Songwriter Jonathan Burke writes beyond his skill level, forcing improvement. He thrives on pressure, setting deadlines, booking non-refundable studio time, scheduling creation time, and telling others his plans. He chooses unfamiliar genres/techniques to push his comfort zone. The immense challenge helps him grow. Compete at the highest level possible to accelerate your progress. Take on ambitious challenges and learn from top performers. Your environment largely shapes your abilities and development. Place yourself in demanding, challenging environments that push you outside your comfort zone. Set goals based on your aspirations, not your current abilities. Always aim higher. Public competition and accountability motivate maximum effort and achievement. Make your progress transparent to spur progress. Repetition, practice, and overlearning are required for mastery. Build automaticity through consistency. Dissatisfaction with your current level drives constant improvement. Your standards rise with your skills and vision. Discomfort means you're growing. Slightly and repeatedly increase the difficulty of the tasks you practice. Add constraints like time pressure to strengthen your abilities. Implement multiple layers of tracking and accountability. Measurement and reporting progress accelerate improvement. Join a mastermind group to gain practical experience, high-quality feedback, and mentorship. Surround yourself with those aiming higher. Change your environment based on the work required. Tailor your space and tools to the task. Rotate settings to boost energy, productivity, and creativity. The traditional workday model is outdated. Knowledge work requires focus periods followed by rest. Creativity arises during rest and leisure time. Strategic collaboration in thought-provoking environments enables innovation. Combining mastery with experimentation and openness produces impact. Question assumptions and cultural norms. Notice opportunities for new, valuable connections that others miss through mindfulness. Unique partnerships, settings, and perspectives provide insights and breakthroughs. Counterintuitive combinations often yield the most creativity. In summary, the key lessons are: continuously challenge yourself, build automaticity through practice, make progress transparent, change environments based on needs, collaborate experimentally, and question limiting assumptions. Place yourself in demanding growth environments, compete at the highest level, set aspirational goals, and surround yourself with those who expand your thinking. To achieve breakthrough insights and transformational change. Seek interdependence and collaboration. Work with people from diverse backgrounds. This leads to outcomes more significant than any one person could produce alone. Remain open and adaptive. Be willing to have your views changed. Value learning and adapting based on new information. Have purpose and direction but remain flexible. Know your history and roots. Stay connected to your origins and family. This provides an anchor in times of change, leading to well-being and resilience. Share your family's story across generations. Recognize that your environment shapes you. Change your setting to change yourself in radical ways. You are fluid, not fixed. Your life's path depends heavily on opportunities and environment, not just your attributes or skills. Design an environment that aligns with your highest goals and values. Willpower alone is not enough. Environmental design is critical to meaningful change. See others as fluid and changeable, not fixed. Their outcomes depend on the environment and opportunity. Avoid attributing outcomes solely to character or abilities. Honor the past but evolve beyond previous generations. You can transcend your circumstances while staying grounded in your roots. Maintain humility and gratitude. Continually update your environment as you evolve. To improve, you must keep changing your life's surroundings and experiences. Change must be your choice. It usually won't happen if imposed by others. Share your story to inspire others. The most potent stories often come from those who overcame difficulties but remained anchored in their foundations. Your journey can motivate others facing similar hardships.